to go against the Pistons.
This is Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Allie LaForce will be our reporter from the sideline. Talking about this matchup we have here, Richard. Two teams that are very focused on the youth movement.
Yeah, a lot of young guys on both squads, which should make for some exciting plays, as well as some inevitable learning experiences.
Bogdanovich from long range. Pure from three-point range.
I love how fast Bogdanovich makes decisions on offense, including when to catch passes and fire away.
There's Cunningham with a three. Claxton with a rebound. Schroeder with it. Pass to Bogdanovich. They double him with Harris. 5 to shoot. Launches a three. Rebounded by the Pistons.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from three.
It's stolen by Bogdanovich. And now the Nets on the break. They get it again. And Claxton throws it down.
Just a big man playing big. No way to stop it.
Back to Duren. Pass to Harris. Cunningham outside. Back to Harris. 6 to shoot. Here's Ivy. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. All right, Grant, I have to ask you, has there ever been a more intimidating team than the old bad boy Pistons?
Well, they weren't fancy, but they played hard and they played physical basketball. Every team that faced those Detroit teams knew they were in for a battle.
You know, Grant, with the Nets, there was so much optimism just a few years back.
And it was just too bad to see things go south. It's a reminder that nothing is as easy as it seems in the NBA. Even with a superstar roster, things don't always work out.
It's a one-on-one situation. Here's Claxton. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
And I'll tell you what, the way they're able to pressure the ball and those quick hands, that's what led to an opening.
And as soon as they got the steal, it was off to the races. This is the aggressive mindset that the coaching staff encourages them to maintain.
Back to Harris. And Harris throws it down.
That body control, baby. Harris smashing through it.
Outside Schroeder. Charity stripe shot. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in.
And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him.
See, this is what analytics don't take into account. Some guys thrive in the mid-range. Really depends on the shooter. It's actually kind of lazy. That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Schroeder. And here's Claxton. And here's Thomas. Ivy defends. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Now here's Ivy. To the paint. Duren. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
They're going to work inside. I like how confident Jalen is from this area.
And at 6'10", Jalen Duren is an incredible athlete for his size.
Yeah, he's got a lot of bounce, which helps him as a rim protector, rebounder, and lob threat. Plus, he's got quick feet, and he's able to guard smaller guys on the perimeter.
First free throw is good. And both free throws good for Schroeder. And the Nets, one of a handful of franchises to have never won an NBA title, RJ.
I was fortunate to be on those Nets finals teams in 2002 and 2003. The combination of Durant, Harden, and Irving was supposed to end that drought and save this Nets franchise, but it was not to be.
Way to go, everyone. Let's hear it for you.
Here's Sasser. We've got 1:28 left in the first quarter of the game. To the inside. Here's Reed. Inside. Back to Stewart. From deep. Brooklyn pulls it in.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistent.
And Claxton throws it down.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis. Here's Thomas. Following the score by Detroit. From the top of the key. And again, it's Brooklyn. There's 37 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Sasser. Stewart with it. Fontecchio, left side. Hardaway with it. The Pistons need to get one up quick. Reed, no good. Here's Schroeder. Lays it up, banks it in. Schroeder's got 6.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Nets.
Showing their energy so far, sprinting up and down the floor, getting out in transition and taking advantage.
And I love the energy from Cunningham inside, pushing to get the bucket.
And the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Nets leading by 9. Now here's Schroeder. Duren with the rebound.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Cunningham, right side. Harris outside. Back to Cunningham. Ivy outside. Clock at 6. And it's all from three-point range. And Schroeder has got the ball here for the Brooklyn Nets. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now. Looking at lineups around the league, Grant, seems like they're becoming more positionless than ever before.
Yeah, you're spot on, B.A. To the point where some people feel all-star voting shouldn't be by position anymore. It should be by merit.
You can just see how decisive Harris is, effective at catching passes and just firing it quickly.
Thomas outside. Back to Schroeder. There's the drive. They're into the rebound.
Might like a do-over there. Quality look inside.
A nice shot by Ivy.
Hot off the pass, Ivy has a shot up. No time to waste when you've got a pro-level defense coming at you.
Thomas outside. Lots of room. Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist. Thomas has got 6 points. Ivy outside. Cunningham on the wing. Back to Harris. Pass to Cunningham. Uneasy, too, on the layup. Harris has got 5 points in the quarter.
We're used to seeing Harris from the outside, but Tobias, he can step up. He's got the size to do some work down low.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Well, the Pistons have struggled despite the improvement of their young cornerstone, Cade Cunningham. He said, quote, "This league rewards winning. People are going to say everything I'm doing is empty and meaningless until I win games. That's what I plan on doing, and once I do that, all the other stuff will come with it." Guys?
That's a great perspective to keep right there, Allie. Thank you. It's Cunningham with a drive. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
You have to admire Cunningham's concentration in these spots, refusing to let the defense overwhelm him.
And Jordi Fernandez calls timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Free throw good from Cunningham. And make no mistake, Cade Cunningham is the engine of this team, Graham.
Man, his vision and playmaking are crucial to the offense. Coach trusts him to make the right reads and set up his teammates. He has cut down on mistakes and is grounding into an elite point guard.
Pistons trail by 6. Cunningham outside. The 3 ball. Conley pulls it in. Brooklyn with the ball. Here's Simmons. And it's Simmons with the jam.
You see the athleticism that Simmons possesses. Excellent job at just knifing his way through those small spaces.
Hardaway on the wing. Fontecchio up top. Now Cunningham. He has 7. Reed no good.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
To the middle. The kick out to Johnson. The 3. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Beautiful stroke from Johnson, even on the quick shot.
Pass to Cunningham. Shot to stop the run. No good. 3 for 6 shooting in this game. Brooklyn leading by 11. Outside Johnson. Here's the 3. And Fontecchio pulls it down.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Again, the miss by the Pistons. Down low. Here's Clowney. And it's rejected. And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Pistons trail by 11. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Johnson. There's the triple. Duren with the rebound. And here's Detroit.
First personal foul. Team second.
Here's Sasser. No points so far. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Here's Simmons. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's Brooklyn. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. We'll be right back with you shortly. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Pistons trail up by 11. To the middle. Here's Thompson. Over Bogdanovich. No good. A bit long that time. Tries to save it. Wow. Pass to Ivy. Lets it go from deep. Rebound Brooklyn.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in those possessions.
Bogdanovich, that's good.
A staple in Bogdanovich's arsenal. His three-point shot is as reliable as it gets.
And how about Nick Claxton? You'd be hard-pressed to find a more versatile defender.
He's come so far in that area since he came into the league. He's become an elite defender. There isn't a position on the floor he can't guard.
Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist. Bogdanovich has got 11.
Well, Bogdanovich is a picky shooter, so he must be feeling it to take the jumper.
Here's Harris. And Harris throws it down.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Outside Schroeder. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
And Thompson gets it to go.
Good work down low. I mean, I like how confident Thompson is from this area.
Outside Schroeder. Outside Finney-Smith. Just 5 to shoot. Outside Bogdanovich. From deep three-point range. He's off on that one. Pistons trail up by 15. Here's Thompson. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Thompson's got his second basket.
And I'll tell you what, that's what being unselfish is all about. Ivy finding the open man.
And the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
Please give a big round of applause for your next UZT.
Nets leading by 13. And here's Schroeder. 12 points for him. Williams with it. Picked up by Cunningham. Screen by Claxton. Here's Thomas. The rebound by Detroit. Hardaway on the wing. Still no points. Duren with the bucket.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, Simone Fontecchio, a name some may struggle with, but as well as he's played, get to know it. Actually, his teammates nicknamed him Tech. He said, when I first got to the NBA, they started calling me that, and I was like, guys, I don't like it. No one's ever called me that, but then it stuck to me. Now I like it. Brian?
Yeah, now you have to like it. All right, great story, Allie. Detroit shooting their fourth shot at the foul line here. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. Three-pointer, Stewart fires in the triple. Stewart's got 5 points now in the quarter.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
But it took them a little while to get there. Just goes to show, as long as you persevere, you'll figure your way out.
Williams from long range. He buries it from 3. Williams has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. For 3, Hardaway. And Detroit another 3.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Shot's good by Schroeder.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Pass to Stewart. There's Cunningham with a 3. Finney-Smith pulls it in. Brooklyn leading by 10. Inside. Williams. Banked it in off the glass. Williams has got 5 now.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Here's Cunningham. Down low, Cunningham.
Yeah, because Duren is such a big, physical, athletic guy, it's easy to overlook his incredible passing, right? But that's one of his core strengths.
And the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And the Pistons making a change here. And Brooklyn with possession here. 17 points was their biggest margin. Simmons with it. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Brooklyn shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. Free throw no good for Simmons. With 2 seconds left. And Claxton throws it down.
Man, this shit. It's all good. I don't even know who I want to use next. It said 3 points per win. I just played with the Brooklyn Nets. They only got 1. Ooh, Thunder. There we go. Wait, almost forgot. Ain't no way he gonna check him. I'd rather put him on him.
It's the Philadelphia 76ers facing the Oklahoma City Thunder. We've got some terrific NBA action in store for you today. This is Kevin Harlan with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, giving us the rundown from the sideline courtside, David Aldridge. Now here's Gordon. Got a piece of it. Just 5 to shoot. And Embiid gets it to go. And what a matchup we have here in the front court, Greg.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
And the rejection by Embiid. And it's Paul George with the finish.
You know, Paul George with the absolute tight handle, able to navigate through traffic. That's ridiculous.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks. Mark Dagnall and I got a chance to talk for a bit. He thinks Tyrese Maxey is a guy they have to watch. He said he reads the floor well and understands situational basketball. Defensively, it's tough to speed him up or slow him down. He really plays at his own pace. Guys?
There you go.
Thanks, David.
Paul George's shooting form is just so pretty. This guy has the ability to make shots so easy.
Looking to end the run. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
And you know, guys, with Embiid on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team. That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics. His presence alone propels them.
A little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. And Embiid throws it down.
And you do not want to be on the receiving end of that. Embiid throwing it down with some funk.
And again, Oklahoma City, no good. And here's Maxey. Oubre outside. The three. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. Pass to Caruso. Over in the corner, Dort. There's the three. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
He's going to go on a run sooner or later.
Here's Philadelphia. Right now, they're on a 9-0 run. Here's Maxey. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. One on Holmgren.
Probably the last guy you want to foul out there. Maxey almost automatic at the strike.
This team has handed a lot of responsibility to Tyrese Maxey. But, Greg, he's lived up to it.
And has grown very well into his role with the team. Shown that he can be a scorer all over the floor. Amazing to think how far he's come in such a short amount of time.
Now, here's Maxey. Buries the long-range jumper. George has got 8 points.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Now, here's Maxey. After the miss from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
First make of the day should finally give them a little confidence.
It's usually interesting. After a bit of a struggle, does the first bucket get you into a little rhythm now?
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Now here's Embiid. The 76ers need to get off a shot. For three, Oubre. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Outside Williams. Joe in the corner. Pass to Dort. Here's Hartenstein. Over in the corner, Dort. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Craig. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe. Here's Embiid. Rebound by Williams.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one on Embiid.
And that's a smart foul there. Instead of giving up the easy deuce, send him to the line.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. No good on that one.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. 23 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Philadelphia. They're on a 16-5 run here. Now George. 8 points for him. Fires the 3. Another miss by Philadelphia. Here's Williams. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We come back. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, what's your take so far in Philadelphia?
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thank you. Tyrese Maxey has stepped up into a starring role with the 76ers. He says, these guys have the ultimate confidence in me, all the way from the organization down to the players. So I can just go out there and be aggressive, play my game, even through mistakes. It's all part of extraordinary growth for the guard. Kevin?
EA thanks. He is rewarding their faith. And I love his statement on growth. He's always looking to expand. Well, the ascension of Jalen Williams-Doris has been swift and very fun to watch.
Oh, absolutely, Kevin. He became very quickly in his second season a number 2 option and, frankly, borderline 1A option. And it's not just his offensive game, Kevin. This guy has become a stout defender. He's got the perfect NBA frame, and he fits in personality-wise. So smooth, so pretty off the dribble drive. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander doing work.
Pass to Lowry. Maxey in the corner. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Down low. And the layup is good. Lowry's got his first basket.
When Kyle Lowry touches that painted area, he is aggressive to score it, and he is so able to finish on the interior.
Pass to Dort. No good on the triple. The 76ers leading by 8. Outside, Maxey. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
A pretty nimble guy. Maxey mixes up the defender with that dribble move to create space.
Shot's good by Williams.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Maxey, no good. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. 8-point game. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That is his first foul of the game. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Well, there's a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting, Greg. What's your opinion of that?
Well, Kevin, stretching the D isn't just about how far out they have to defend. It's the distance between that and how far in you have to defend. That's why analytics favors shots at the rim and from distance. And that 7-foot frame of Holmgren makes him so difficult to guard.
And Chet Holmgren's been a great player from day one, Doris. What do you like most about his game?
I don't know which aspect to pick. This guy is a great rim protector. He can shoot the basketball from three-point territory and with great range from three. But maybe my favorite aspect is the competitive toughness he brings on a nightly basis.
4 on the shot clock. Embiid, no good.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Wiggins with it, and it's Martin picking him up. To the middle. Here's Holmgren. Rebound by the 76ers. At one point, they led by 16. Martin with the bucket.
But he never misses a chance to drop a dime. As usual, Lowry one step ahead of everyone, setting up the bucket.
They get the rebound. Wallace outside. To the inside. Williams. That shot off.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Embiid absorbs the contact on the finish.
Looming large on the interior. Embiid, hard to deny.
Pass to Holmgren. There's 49 seconds left here in the second. Williams with the ball. And the rejection by Embiid. Here's Holmgren. Over Embiid. Holmgren can't hit.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Now here's Embiid. Fades away. Wiggins with the rebound. The kick out to Williams. Pass to Holmgren. It's stolen by Lowry. Here's Council. And the three off target. For three, Holmgren. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Philadelphia with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. And what about the evolution of Tyrese Maxey? Greg, according to him, he's just getting started.
Well, Kevin, I'd have to agree. I mean, he's got some big shoes to fill with James Harden leaving, but each year this guy has just gotten better. And not only has he matched Harden's production in Philadelphia, I think he's exceeded it.
Yep, it counts.
You've allowed Paul George to lock in and get his rhythm. Now you better start to stop him. They got very fortunate there, guys. They should just take their time on offense and not try to force things.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. One guy who now seems to be a perennial MVP candidate, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Doris. He is rocketing up the charts.
He is, Kevin. There's no doubt about it. He can consistently put 30 on you like it's absolutely nothing. He gives you everything else as well, including incredible leadership and great teammate skills.
And he makes that one.
Oh, nice shot by Maxey. He is definitely a 3-level guy.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, even with an MVP and Joel Embiid, the Sixers can't be a one-man show. Embiid says, I watch a lot of games and I see what's working. Good basketball means cutting, moving, guys getting off the ball, and it's moving and not sticking. But you need the right guys to execute that system. And I think we've got the right guys. Kevin?
I know you and I agree they do, David. Thank you very much.
What a wonderful shot to have in your arsenal. 3-level scorer, gets to the midi. We see you, PG.
And stolen by Gordon. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in. Thunder trailing by 12. Outside Williams. Fires from 18. That one's rebounded by Embiid. George, no good. And so here is Oklahoma City. Launches it. Hands it from downtown. Caruso's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Thunder. Maxey looking it over. Outside, George. Oubre on the wing. Another miss by Philadelphia. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Kelly Oubre. Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side, but when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media. The people in the know how good of a defender he is.
And the 76ers making a change here. And he makes the first. And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchise history.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking, I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. George with the ball. He's picked up by Holmgren. A nice shot by George.
You have got to have the right focus and the right reads in the pick and roll. And Paul George making all the right decisions right now, slicing up the defense.
Count that one.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
The 76ers leading by 7. Here's Maxey. 8 points for him. Outside, George lets the 3 fly. And it's Drummond with the jam.
The shot goes up. You've got to put a body on Andre Drummond. This guy's so good off the offensive window.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Thunder have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
And the 76ers making a change here.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Pass to George. Over Williams. That doesn't go either for George. Thunder trailing by 7. And Williams with the stuff.
Well, pretty pass from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. This guy can score it, but make sure you're lifting up the guys around you.
Outside, Maxey. inside. Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. Wasted no time on that one. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 20 points.
Well, that's an opportunistic three-point shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He liked the look of it.
Drummond a screen. Here's George at the tip. And Drummond is right there. Drummond's got 8 points.
Well, hard blue-collar work ethic on display. This guy just beating everyone to the ball.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. .35 seconds left in the third. Holmgren the screen. To the paint. Takes it off the glass. Holmgren's got 4 points in the quarter.
And looking to get stronger, Holmgren fights through the bump. Tons of time for him to grow into that frame.
And here's Maxey. 8 points for him. Right wing. There's the triple. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. 76ers lead by 4. And for 2K Sports,
42.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. Philadelphia leading by 4. Pass to McCain. Back to Maxey. 6 on the shot clock. Goes up to the stripe. Williams with the block. And he banks in the layup. Holmgren's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Thunder. Outside, Maxey. Pass to Drummond. Now here's Oubre. Defended by Dort. And Drummond throws it down.
Once Drummond gets the ball there, you can kiss it goodbye.
Outside, Dort. Now Holmgren. No good from outside. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Outside, Maxey. Pass to McCain. No good on the 3. And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up with the Thunder. Trailing by 4. Count it.
And with the pace of today's game, transition defense is at a premium.
I don't think anyone was catching him on that play. That is unbelievable.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Both teams will make substitutions. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys. During the last timeout, I listened to Nick Nurse talk to his team. He told his guys to max it out on the 3. If those shots aren't coming, then we need to move on. There are other looks for us out there. We want some diversity in those shot attempts, guys.
Thank you, David.
And this is the beauty of Embiid's game. He has a shot from anywhere on the floor.
And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
Your heads up.
Aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. The 76ers leader. Pass to Oubre. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Gordon with no one around. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Gordon's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
Now, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has such great synergy with his teammates.
Knocks it loose. Wow. Caruso with the steal. 13 feet away. Outside, Dort.
They really let him get the 3 down.
Holmgren in the high post. Can't convert off the spin. The 76ers leading by 3. Outside, George. Pass to Embiid. Back to George. Fires away from way outside. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And that was from the parking lot. Paul George very assured from distance.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Near the three-point line, it's Holmgren. Misses the jumper.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game. He's making it worse with shot selection like that.
.135 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to George. 6 to shoot. Over Williams. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Really, really good possession there. They've never lost their focus, even as the game's gotten tight.
You know, a few more possessions like that one, and they can put the finishing touches on this game. They just have to have effective trips like that one.
Williams a screen. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. George with the ball. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. Trains the three-pointer.
3 points.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the 76ers.
They've made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
Oubre outside. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
He's looking for Embiid and finds him. Outside, George. Lets it go from deep. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
And again, Oklahoma City, no good. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily, and in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, gee, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to...
PG 21, Maxey 14. I ain't have to do nothing with Embiid for real. They kept double teaming. Everybody else was getting open. Appreciate it. And that fourth quarter changed everything. Let me see. 21-10. That's a nice little fadeaway. I kept realizing they was double teaming Embiid every time I got the ball. That just makes everybody scramble on defense. Boom. You know he's gonna knock that down. Right here again. Double team. Boom. Just gotta know they jump shots. This one just Paul George being PG. Try to double team. See, even Oubre got something to it. They just left him open. Maxey at the end. Oh yeah, I know. All right, he's pretty good. 29-12. Probably be a good one. T-Wolves. Let's go with Milwaukee.
It's the Milwaukee Bucks, and they're doing business on the road. It's an interconference NBA matchup. Thanks for joining us as we get set to bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. On the sidelines, it's David Aldridge. Back to Lillard. Trent outside. To the middle. Here's Antetokounmpo. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Giannis has got the first points up on the board for the Bucks. And the defense of the Timberwolves, Stan, as good as it gets.
Well, Kevin, they can compete with anyone when it comes to size, not just up front, but on the wings. They're long and athletic, but it all comes down to execution, and they get it done.
Lopez a screen, and it's Lillard missing.
Well, if you give him that shot again, I'm willing to bet he nails it, especially with that lack of defensive effort.
Down low. Out to Edwards. And he uses the glass on the lane.
Just a ferocious play by Edwards, taking the contact but staying committed to his finish.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thanks. I caught up with Chris Finch. I asked him what his team needed to do in order to contain Giannis Antetokounmpo. Coach told me we have to make sure to communicate and help out on defense, specifically clogging up and taking away lanes to the rim. That's how he can really hurt you. Of course, it'll be an all-hands-on-deck tonight approach, trying to stop the Greek Freak. Guys?
Thank you, David. And despite his young age, Coach Van Gundy, Anthony Edwards' leadership qualities growing day by day.
Yeah, Kevin, and a lot of it's because he is great at both ends of the court. Confident, charismatic, upbeat. He's learning that delicate balance between taking over a game and bringing his teammates along for the ride.
Here is Conley. Giannis Antetokounmpo making his last shot. Outside Conley. Shot clock at 5. For 3, Edwards. Good on the triple. Edwards got 6 points.
Well, it doesn't matter where he is on the court. If Edwards likes a look, he's going to take it.
Here's Lillard. And another basket for Milwaukee.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm. Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
Edwards with it. And it's Trent picking him up. Pass to McDaniels. Right side Towns. Towns is doubled. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Here's Edwards. And the rebound goes to Lopez. And so Lillard will bring it up for Milwaukee. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Can't let Lopez get comfortable down low. The second he does, there's no stopping.
Outside Edwards. Puts the move on. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Gary Trent Jr. And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
Well, we know Edwards has an outstanding skill set, but what makes him truly special is his competitive will and ability to handle high-pressure moments.
Well, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
Now Edwards, following the miss by Michael Conley from deep. The shot is good, and so is his shooting tonight, 3 for 4.
Well, look, it's tough to keep Edwards out of the lane and tough to stop him once he's in there.
And that one's good from Connaughton.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
To the inside. To McDaniels. And finished off by McDaniels.
Well, Conley is a consummate team player. He loves to get other guys good shots.
To the left side wing. Back to Lillard. Got a piece of it. And the wide open shot from Connaughton. And it's off from three-point range. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Here's Conley. Hasn't made one yet. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. To the paint. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Not stopping that. Gobert from there is right around 100%.
Lillard scanning the floor. No good on that one. Gets it off. And that one released in time, but no good. Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Minnesota Timberwolves. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And guys, what's your take so far on the Timberwolves?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Yeah, look, and whether it's a point-blank putback or a kick-out for an open three, offensive rebounds usually generate quality shots.
Pass to Middleton. Stan, isn't it terrific? We're seeing these great stars in the NBA extending their careers more than ever before.
We certainly are, Kevin, and it's great for the league. The league keeps getting younger, though. These guys come into the league earlier, but I think what players have learned, it's not even just the basketball part. It's the strength and conditioning. It's the nutrition. They've taken care of themselves better, and that allows them to last longer.
The Bucks trail. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Here's Connaughton. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Count the basket.
It's difficult trying to throw Middleton off his rhythm. Remarkable job staying with that shot.
Dillingham with it. Picked up by Portis. Inside. Reed. And Reed throws it down.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
Minnesota making some changes. And here are the Timberwolves. And Greg, 2 seasons ago, the Bucks ranked first in defensive rating. Last season, they dropped down to number 19.
Yeah, shifting defensive schemes, coaching changes, also swapping Drew Holiday for Damian Lillard. But they can and should be better than 19.
The Bucks making a switch here. Conley left side. Pass to McDaniels. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Edwards. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Well, Edwards is so strong. He'll complete the play unless you wrap him up.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Timberwolves?
Well, I like how they're going right at the defense, creating high-quality looks with that penetration.
Tries the spin move. Count it, good. Lillard's got 6.
How about Lillard? He hits the defense with a sweet move and then makes sure to finish the play.
They get it back. They'll kick out to Towns. To the inside. Here's Gobert. Lays it up off the glass. Gobert's got the lead up to 5 now for the Timberwolves.
Yeah, that's a nice hustle play, but boy, it drives a coach crazy to concede second chance point.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Edwards is figuring things out. He said there's levels. My first few years, I looked for my shot and nothing else. I've learned that I can't win without my teammates and that I have to throw them the ball too. It's a team game. I know that now. Kevin, I know it too, so I'm throwing it back to you.
And you're the best teammate we could have. Thank you, David.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest and run.
Pass to McDaniels. It's Edwards on the wing. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. That's a tall order these days, and especially because he gets doubled every single time. To Gobert. A kick out to Town. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped. Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. Here's Edwards. Rebound, Milwaukee.
I think this is a rare case of being overcommitted. He tried to go all out at the rim, and they stifled him.
And on the drive, Giannis, he can be so disruptive, just muscling his way through the defense.
And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. There's 42 seconds left in the first half. A shot by McDaniels, no good.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
It's Edwards on the wing. Gobert in the corner. 5 to shoot. To halt the run. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for 1.
Well, when Edwards gets this hot, all an opponent can hope to do is limit the damage.
The Timberwolves shot 3 of 5 at the foul line. Middleton looking it over. Had the space there, but it's offline. And a close game so far. The first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Bucks lead by 2. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. The Timberwolves trail. You know, Greg, when you look at the Timberwolves' history, the first round had been a problem for them. But not last year, as they swept the Phoenix Suns.
And you got to look at it as being a tremendous success, right? Because going into the season, I don't know that anyone thought they would have made it to the conference finals. But, boy, that young group gelled well together, and the sky's the limit for the future.
Edwards, no good. Milwaukee leading by 5. Here's Lillard. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night.
Some nights, Lillard can just keep going and going.
Pass to Edwards. Out left to the wing. Clock at 6. Edwards holding off the D and converts.
What touch. Edwards has mastered just about every shot there is.
Lillard outside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Hey, GA, how about Damian Lillard's time in Portland? 11 magnificent years.
I mean, Kevin, arguably the best trailblazer of all time. Rookie of the year, then 7 All-Star appearances. Dame will always be a legend in the Rose City.
Good on both. And the league giving a bit more leeway, GA, to defenders. As a hard-nosed defender yourself, I'm sure you like that change.
Oh, I do. I mean, we all love the intensity of playoff basketball. So why not bring a certain level of physicality to the regular season?
That's a 2 from Lillard. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
Pass to McDaniels. Conley with it. Still yet to score. It's hauled in by Giannis. Now here's Middleton. Trent with the wide open look. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Trent's got the lead up to 8 now for the Bucks. Here's Conley, and the layup's good off the glass. Conley's got his first 2 points.
Yeah, not just a jump shooter. Conley is also adept at finding real estate close to the rim.
Middleton outside. Fades away. Gobert pulls it in. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Edwards. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Middleton outside. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Trent outside. No good from outside. Timberwolves trail by 6. Back to McDaniel. Pass to Edwards. And it's sent back by Lopez.
And we have seen Lopez really improve his shot blocking. Adept at using that length to alter shots.
Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. On the clock. Gobert can't hit. Bucks leading by 6. Now Lillard. He's got 16. Shoots. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
And the shot-first mindset of Lillard, when he sees an opening in the defense, he's looking to attack.
Here's Towns. Out to the right wing. Conley with it. He's picked up by Lopez. Pass to Towns. Wants to get it to Edwards and does. Good, it is. This goes to Towns. And that's 21 points for Anthony Edwards. Here is Lillard. 18 points for him. Over Conley. And that one's good. Lillard's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
You won't find too many players with a better understanding of the pick and roll than Lillard. He runs that set to a T.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Lillard outside. Bucks passing it around. Middleton for three. It's rebounded by Towns. Timberwolves trail by 5. Pass to Gobert. Back to Conley. And Gary Trent gets the whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. The Bucks making a change here. To the paint. Back to Alexander Walker. For 3, Middleton. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
And just when it looks like the 3rd quarter was over, that happens. That they pinned 3 more onto the lead at the last.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. Bucks leading by 8. The shot. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
Love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Portis the screen. Shot from the wing. Middleton can't get it to go. Timberwolves trail by 8. Pass to Dillingham. And the layup is good. Dillingham's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Doc Rivers talking with his team. He demanded something of his guys. He said, I'm not satisfied yet. Are you? You've worked hard, but you need to keep piling it on. Don't give them any hope, guys.
Thanks, David.
And how about the attack there from Giannis inside, going right into the defense and still able to get the shot up.
Last year, Coach, as you know, the Timberwolves making it to the Western Conference Finals.
Yeah, that equaled their deepest run in team history, dropping that series to the Mavs. Minnesota has never been to the finals, one of 5 franchises who've yet to get there.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
Wright looking around. 6 to shoot. Launches it from deep. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 6. Over in the corner, Edwards. Oh, Edwards!
Well, look, you can't let Edwards get this close to the rim because he will dunk it on you.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. And so Lillard will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. The 15-footer. Good on the jump shot. Lillard's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Man, that jumper on balance and on point. Lillard working over that medium range area. And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, with him, he's dangerous because he's so confident. He wants to deliver in these moments.
Nobody near Lillard. And that one's in. He's only missed 3 of 13.
Oh, my goodness.
Productive habits pay off for Lillard. He's always working on his offense to refine his skill.
Right side, Conley. And such a nice move to make the basket work. Conley's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That's just being a pro. Conley understanding the moment and rising to the occasion.
Pass to Middleton. From the arc. Gobert pulls it in. Timberwolves trail by 4. Conley with it. Now guarded by Middleton. 1:37 left in the fourth quarter. And here's Towns. Antetokounmpo defending. Here's Edwards. A putback. Milwaukee with the rebound. Here's Lillard. Pulls from the top of the key. Gobert pulls it in.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Bucks.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
Here's Gobert. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. Lillard, right side. 32 seconds left here in the fourth quarter.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
For 3, Edwards. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Milwaukee with the ball. 9-point game. And so the Bucks take the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that about wraps it up. So for Stan...
Was it this one? I think it was the other one. Nah, this is off the pick. Look at all that space. Is it this one? I think it's this one. Oh my goodness. Crossover, step back. Oh my goodness, just crazy. Hold on, let me see if I can get that. I gotta get that somehow, some way. crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. All right, let's see. I think my record's like, I got like 48-9 if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Oh, that guy's pretty. Damn, 114 and 41. Jesus. How damn games he playing? I can't even use Brooklyn like I wanted to. I really wanted to use Brooklyn against the Pistons. All right, the Bulls. Okay. It's probably about to be a sweat game. I can just tell.
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, former NBA players Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, with David Aldridge joining us courtside. We're at the United Center. Chicago fans are cheering for their Bulls. Now here's Paul. Vassell outside. His three-pointer's off the mark. And when you talk to people about the Bulls, GA, Michael Jordan's shadow still looms large over this team and organization.
And Kevin, they haven't won a championship before or since he was in Chicago. They've had plenty of good players, Derrick Rose and MVP, Jimmy Butler as well. But the results haven't been there.
Jesus Christ.
Stolen by Ball. And Ball slams it in.
There is no doubt that Ball brings his flight gear to the arena. The man has a little bit of bounce on him.
About a minute played so far here in the first. Wembanyama left side. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Ball with it, and he makes good on the layup. Ball's got 7 points in the game.
And I love how Ball accepts the contact on his way up, not allowing it to alter his shot.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Here's Paul. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
See, it's the accuracy of Paul's shooting that makes the mid-range look easy. He can take that shot all night.
Back to Ball. Shot clock at 5. And taken away by Paul. Pass to Wembanyama. It's good.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, Billy Donovan gave me a few minutes. Now, Coach had nothing but respect when it came to Chris Paul. He said every aspiring young point guard should study CP3. He's an ideal floor general, a fierce competitor, and he always seems to make the right play. It's going to take a team effort defensively to slow down his impact. Kevin?
Thanks so much, David.
And Ball is such an effective two-way player. Takes smart shots on offense and really hustles on defense.
You know, Greg, with the combination of Wembanyama and Coach Greg Popovich, the Spurs should be a great defensive team.
Yeah, it's hard with a young roster because all 5 guys have to work in unison, and often someone's going to make a mistake.
Here's Paul.
Chris
Rebound
Paul.
by Williams.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Picked by Vucevic. There's Ball with the 3. And the Bulls with another miss.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Barnes outside. Pass to Wembanyama. Clock at 6. Nice move. He takes it up and lays it in.
And this kid has all the confidence in the world. Wembanyama stayed under control just in time to beat the clock.
Levine's shot is off. San Antonio trailing here. It's Vassell on the wing. Ball outside. The 3 hits it from 3-point range. Paul's got 7.
I love how fast Paul makes these decisions. His basketball IQ is simply sensational.
For the 3. And it's White missing. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Spurs. In the corner, it's Wembanyama. Goes up on the wing. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Take our time.
He has 6.
Everywhere on the floor, Wembanyama is a walking mismatch.
Ball with the bucket.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
Now here's Paul. 7 points in the game. Pass to Sohan. Barnes with it. Guarded by Levine. Shot from the wing. Rebounded by Vucevic.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
He's put on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. It's been all about Lonzo Ball for the Bulls. He comes away with 11 points.
13.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
It leads to some easy buckets, and I think it's given them control of the pace in this one.
Here's Wembanyama. Rebound by Williams. I'll tell you, Richard, you watch Jeremy Sohan, he can really do it all.
Yeah, power forward by trade, who's even played point guard at times. He's a great defender and a team player. He's the kind of guy you win with.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Wembanyama, right side. Richard, during his rookie year, Victor Wembanyama had a game with 10 rebounds, 5 assists, 5 blocks, and 5 made threes, a 5-by-5 for the ages.
That was the first time someone put up those numbers in NBA history. Wemby is going to continue to do things we have never seen before.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. He's ready to talk things through with the team. And he makes the first. Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And, Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
And the Bulls with another miss. San Antonio leading. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, Kobe White became one of the top candidates last season for Most Improved Player. He says, I always tried to just let the work show. I wanted to prove that I could be a starting guard in this league. I've just got to continue to get better every day, be aggressive, and be who I am.
Get in there.
Kevin, back to you.
All right, D.A., love that attitude.
Showing he's more than just an interior threat. Wembanyama also possesses that reliable jump shot.
And the Spurs pushing it up now. Here's Mamu Kelishvili. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Richard, we know how hard the game is to play, but I think we also know how hard the game is to officiate.
I agree, Kevin. I think the one thing about basketball is that it's constant movement. There are plays happening all around the referees. It's not like football where every 45 seconds you run another play. In 45 seconds, you could have had a different 5 or 6 possessions. That puts a tremendous amount of pressure on the referees.
Bulls trailed by 7. Here's Vucevic. Misses from short range.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
And you have to feel for him. That's the kind of miss that will stick with you for a little bit.
And here is Vassell. Nothing on the board. Jones for 3. Rebound by Williams. And here are the Bulls now. In the second quarter, held scoreless. Richard, for the Bulls, just 1 playoff appearance in their last 7 seasons.
Look, the last 4 years under Coach Billy Donovan, they've been respectable. But with all of the injuries and all of the issues, the path to true contention is probably on the other side of a long rebuild.
And it's the Spurs ball. 9 points in a row. Good run for him right now. Wembanyama outside. Over Williams. Wembanyama, no good.
That is not a bad decision to pull it from there. It was just a little bit off with the execution.
A costly foul there. He'll shoot 3 free throws.
This is the smart play by Ball, staying committed even while getting fouled.
And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for San Antonio.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
I know 3, so you can throw it.
That's good from Ball. So, Greg, the Spurs last year began 15-56, but it was the ending that they're really hanging their head on. They won 7 of their last 11 games.
And over that closing stretch, Wemby averaged 27 points, 13 rebounds, 7 assists, and 5 blocks. A small glimpse into the potential of this young superstar.
Back to Paul. A minute 20 left to play in the first half. Pass to Johnson. Ring shot on the way. That one's in. His first shot this game.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Bulls moving the ball around. Deep 2 from Ball. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. 16 points for Lonzo Ball. San Antonio leading by 6. .43 seconds left in the second quarter. Paul with the ball. Now guarded by Ball. Richard last season marked the 5th consecutive year that the Spurs missed the playoffs.
And this drought came directly after their historic streak of 22 consecutive playoff appearances. But the silver lining in this stretch is that it allowed them to draft a generational talent in Wembanyama.
And LaVine throws it down.
I don't know where you've been, but everybody else knows that Zach LaVine, this man is an aerial artist. He makes the hardest dunks look so easy.
20 seconds left now here in the second. And the shot goes in.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. There's Ball with the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Ball's got 19 points.
Just total confidence from deep. Ball, he just sinks that shot like it's nothing.
Here's Paul. Pass to Wembanyama. Barnes outside. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Wembanyama! A big man with big range.
And when Wembanyama is connecting from deep, he is downright unguardable. This is how special a talent he is.
The shot's good from Smith.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Greg Popovich is guiding a young Spurs team that's hoping to return this franchise to the dominance that saw 5 titles since 1999. Pop said the standards haven't changed. Be very direct, demand, be fair, and love them. They got to know you care about them. So it's all the same formula from 25 years ago to today. Kevin?
It's an interesting story, David. Thank you. And of course, as a Hall of Famer, you bringing that to us? Perfect. Wembanyama high post. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Ball with it. And it's Vassell picking him up. LaVine, good.
How about the confidence that LaVine has? Feels like he can take these shots whenever he wants.
And, Richard, you look back, Zach LaVine has been one of those microwave-type players. He can get hot in a blink of an eye.
Zach LaVine is one of those players that when he catches fire, there's nothing you can do about it. He can score from deep, multiple-level score. When he gets going, it could be a problem.
Trains the three-pointer.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Ball feeling it out a bit. Barnes grabs the miss. San Antonio leading by 7. And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Bulls making the switch here. So it's San Antonio now. They lead by 7. Nobody near Barnes. Sinks the triple. Barnes has got 6 points in the quarter.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Now here's Paul. And they double up Paul.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
And Wembanyama outside. Just 5 to shoot. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Defensive foul.
And this kid is tough. Wembanyama just powering it in despite the contact.
For San Antonio, they've been good at the line so far, 5 of 5. Bulls trailed by 11. And we know injuries derailed last season for the Bulls, Greg, but with an aging core, you wonder where they go from here.
I mean, the Bulls are kind of stuck in the middle of things as it now stands. Not quite good enough to make a run in the East, but not in a position where they need to start over.
White looking around. Pass to Craig. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Pick by Vucevic. Down low. Over Wembanyama. Vucevic with the bucket.
Too easy for Vucevic. He feasts from these interior spots.
Paul outside. Wembanyama with it. Back to Paul from inside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands. No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Giddey, no good. Here's San Antonio. They're on a 13-4 run. It's Vassell on the wing. Now Paul. He's got 13. Shoots from the elbow. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far. Shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
No question, Paul is playing with real heart on offense. He is not afraid to carry the load.
Vucevic with the bucket.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. There's 18 seconds left in the third. Spurs leading by 13. Jones with it. Scoreless thus far. Vucevic with the block. And so it's San Antonio looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for 49. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And here's Jones. Pass to Johnson. Vassell wide open. That's good, and Johnson with the assist. Vassell's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Spurs. For 3, Levine gets the three-pointer to fall.
That's a strong response from Levine. He got to D him up from there.
Johnson outside. Pass to Sohan. It's Vassell on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Good work there as it goes. Vassell's got 5 points now this quarter.
Man, that high release point really helps Vassell in that mid-range area.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
During that break, Greg Popovich really had some strong advice for his team. He told them pedal to the metal, adding, we're ahead out here, but it's not over yet. Don't start celebrating in your head when there's work to be done on the floor. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. Free throw off from Ball. Richard, one thing is for sure with these Spurs, a lot of top free agents have got to be looking at him now as a destination.
It doesn't take a lot of skill to see that Wemby is a different type of player. And look, if you are a free agent, that's the player that you want to look at to say, hey, can I team up with him and go on a string of championships?
For three, Levine. He misses it. He's 4 for 7 from the floor. Vassell outside. Kicks it out to Johnson. Hits the three-point bomb. And the Spurs lead by 16.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Here's Wembanyama. Pulls it up. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Hey, look, I'm not going to lie here. That's a shot that he needs to be making. There are no excuses.
Spurs leading by 13. Pass to Barnes. Back to Wembanyama. Barnes outside. Barnes the screen. Here's Vassell. It's rebounded by Giddey.
They say it's a make or miss league, and there's sometimes that you miss.
Deep two from Ball. It's rebounded by the Spurs. At one point, they led by 16. Ball looking around. Here's Vassell. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Pass to Giddey. And here's Levine. Covered by Vassell. Spins. This one for three. That missed basket now makes him 4 of 8 from the field. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Fall with the three. Vucevic with the rebound. Bulls trail by 13. Giddey goes in. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Giddey. A minute 20 left to play here in the fourth. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Spurs.
Great, generous ball movement tonight. A thing of beauty.
Yeah, a remarkable team effort. They got everyone involved.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats, just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Victor Wembanyama.
And what effort he had on the boards, displaying some great fight, willing to battle down low.
That's good from Ball. Here's Paul. If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
Drives to the hoop. Pass to Sohan. 5 on the clock. Count that bucket.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
And the Spurs with possession. 15-point game. Now, Wembanyama. He's covered by Ball. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Wembanyama down low. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
Wembanyama. The assist, Chris Paul.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team.
Let's get the 50 wins. I don't know who he gonna get. F it. I'll use the Knicks. I haven't used the Knicks at all, ever. Oh, Lord. Sixers. Oh, man, why you leave? This man tripping. And now it's going to say that I used the Knicks when I didn't, because dude backed out. So now I'm not going to be able to use them. See what I'm saying? God. This dude's pretty good, 64 and 33. Oh my God. I hate when 2K do that. I hope that don't count as like no loss or nothing. Yeah, no, I seen all them teams. All them teams. He gotta be a user. See, look, that count as a loss. That's crazy. That counted for a loss as both of us. That's the same guy. Because he had 33 losses. I had 9. Now I got 10. He got 34. That is crazy. They got to fix that. All right, let's see what we can do.
With Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson, plus our reporter, Allie LaForce. So Phoenix will get the first possession. Pass to Beal. Well, Grant, when you take a look at this matchup, both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, B.A. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting... back and forth action in this one.
And I'll tell you what, this is a guy who doesn't take a break at all on the boards.
Yeah, doing serious work. He likes being an anchor on the glass.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay.
No problems knocking that one down.
Yeah, in the paint, Nurkic can be a monster. He's got all the physical gifts he needs to dominate.
Nifty move. And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Doris, you talk about a guy who forces you to play at his pace. That's Luka Doncic.
Oh, my goodness, B.A., there's no question. He's got tremendous patience. He's in complete command of the tempo of the game. But maybe my favorite aspect is how he manipulates the game to get defenders off balance.
Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Yeah, attack mode from the start. Exactly what you want coming into this game.
Get it to the right guy, get a high percentage look, and that's the kind of game they want to play tonight.
And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
First quarter and about a minute and a half in. Durant for 3. Doncic grabs the miss.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Washington inside. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
On the wing, Irving. Driving to the basket. Shoots over Beal. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron.
Well, you know you're going to see some great ball handling when Kyrie is on the floor. Nice finish.
Beal outside. The 3 is up. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Jason Kidd and I were able to chat. We discussed Bradley Beal. The focus for them on the defensive end, coach telling me that Brad's a guy who averaged 30 points a game in this league, the sign of a special scorer, so they need to figure out a way to make Beal uncomfortable, saying maybe they'll put some length on him. Let's see if that works on Beal. Back to you.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Doris, one place you see this Dallas team show up is in the hustle stats.
B.A., this version of the Dallas Mavericks is as tough and as gritty and as willing to compete as any I've seen.
Now here's Durant. Pass to Booker.
That's good.
Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
I'll tell you, some people question the athleticism of Luka Doncic, but boy, he loves to dunk on occasion and let you hear about it.
And so it's Phoenix with it, following the score by Dallas.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
A minute 6 left to play in the first. And Doncic with the jam.
Wow. Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
So both teams making some changes here. 59 seconds left to play in the first. Outside Durant. 4-3. Doncic pulls down the board. The Mavericks leading. To the paint. Pass to Lively. To the inside. Here's Marshall. Banked it in off the glass.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Suns trail by 4. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Booker. And that's good from 17 feet. Booker's got his second basket.
Quality decision-making off that pick and roll. Booker just taking what the defense gives him.
Inside. Here's Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
With 1 on the clock. Oh, at the buzzer! Wow!
I didn't think he was going to get it off in time. Oh, wow.
Great awareness in crucial situations. Nicely done.
And a good game. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Mavericks.
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
Oh, it's blocked by Bol. To the left side wing. It's rebounded by Dallas. All right, Doris, Kyrie Irving is a special talent. What's his greatest asset, you think, on the floor?
Oh, B.A., this is a tough question. If you ask NBA players, they'll tell you the guy with the best handle historically is Kyrie Irving. But to me, his best attribute, fearlessness, the ability to deliver when it most matters.
Grant, we all know how good Kyrie Irving is, but he's especially lethal in the fourth quarter.
And his clutch moments go far beyond his series winner in the 2016 finals. He thrives in high-pressure moments and has done so his whole career.
Here's Doncic. And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. In 2024, Luka Doncic recorded 6 consecutive 30-point triple-double games.
That's right, B.A. The first time anyone has done it in NBA history. So if you didn't already believe in Luka Magic, well, there's some proof that the magic is real.
Irving looking around. Oh, denied by Durant.
Boy, how about the defense from Kevin Durant? Sends that shot back.
That puts him in the lead.
Good shot.
Allen's got 5 now.
Another lead change. Give these teams credit. They're really fighting it out.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Brian, the Mavericks are making moves to surround Luka and Kyrie with talent. Now, they've given up a lot of draft picks, but that's what you do when you have superstars in their prime. With their beefed-up roster, Coach Jason Kidd says, we are deep. This is the first time the Mavs have been deep in a very long time.
Go, Book.
Brian?
Yeah, I haven't been able to hear that in a while. They've got some players now, Allie.
Yeah, such a versatile scorer. Devin Booker, the 3 levels. You want to give him the midi, he'll take it.
Looking to win the run. Irving, no good. Phoenix leading by 3. For 3.
Grayson. Oh, you got
Allen can't get it to go.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Down low. It's tipped. Oh, Beal picks his pocket. And we've seen the league ramp up the series model where teams play each other in the same arena twice in a row. What do you think, Doris?
DA, I absolutely love this. And
come on, Bobo. You acting all soft. Come on, bro. What's this man doing? Man, this man's a waste of time, man. If he goes through it again, I'm just going to quit. Play another jump. All right. We get one more in. Hopefully we finish with a dub. All right, Eric Gordon's definitely not checking Drexler.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everyone. We have some exciting NBA action coming up. With Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. It's the Philadelphia 76ers and the Portland Trailblazers. Here's Drexler. Driving to the basket. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
George, right side. Over Williams. George, good.
Nice on-time pass to Paul George. He's shot ready. Nicely done.
Stop. Wait. Right up from it.
Here's Drexler. Yep, that one goes.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now here's Embiid. Kicks it to George. Here's the three. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
You better get out that zone real quick.
You've got to be in Paul George's shooting space in order to make him uncomfortable. You give him anything easy, look out.
It's good. Drexler's got 6 points.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Pass to Kersey. And there's a pick to the middle. It's stolen by Oubre. Pass break, Philadelphia. Oh, and the dunk by George.
Kelly Oubre, because of his athleticism, he can swipe it at any time.
And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Here's Drexler. Excellent D there from Embiid.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
And it's Maxey missing. Here's Drexler. He's got 6. Down low. Duckworth. And Joel Embiid pulls it down.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. But boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
And that's good. Maxey for 3.
Ooh, the range of Maxey is pretty impressive. He is consistent from beyond the arc.
Right wing. Here's Drexler. It's hauled in by Oubre. Here's Maxey. Uneasy 2 on the layup. 5 points in the game.
Such a flashy player. The ball control Maxey has is really impressive.
Pass to Drexler. Left side Porter. Here's Drexler. Just 5 to shoot. A shot to stop the run. George with the block.
That's just staying with your man, anticipating what he's thinking, and great instincts on the block from Paul George.
From behind the arc. Portland with a rebound. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Joel Embiid is setting records with his scoring, but he said, when I get stuck into just being a scorer, that's not the best version of me. I like sharing the ball. As you've seen the last couple of years, the teams that have won, they move the ball. Nothing is static. So that's how we should play. Pretty simple, Brian.
Yeah, great understanding, right? Thanks, Allie.
Oh, yes, sir. PJ making it look easy.
To the paint. Pass to Drexler. Williams with the screen. Paul George pulls down the board. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. And here's Oubre from the arc.
Yes, sir. He gone. Oh, man. All right, that's my last one. I'm going to be on a little later.